Hi guys, Ben from Flow Brackets again. Today we've got in this beautiful GV70 Facelift. So this is a 2025 model, but most people would refer to it as a 2026 facelifted version. And today we're going to be addressing the number plate mounting solution. And as you can see, this car or Genesis doesn't really design their cars to fit Australian number plates, as the OEM Plinth or big black plastic box is an oversized or just not the right size to our Australian number plates, and it just doesn't look great. So we've come up with two solutions and I'll be explaining them today in this video. The first part that we've got is called a OEM Plinth replacement part, which is a miniature version of the OEM Plinth that they give you. And also the second part, our relocation kit, which goes into the lower section of the bumper to relocate your number plate from the grille to the lower section of the bumper so you can see this beautiful grille. Let's get into it. GV70 Facelift. What is the problem that we're trying to address? The number plates on this car isn't the right size to the OEM Plinth. What is the OEM Plinth? The OEM Plinth is the big black plastic box, which allows you to mount number plates. It's just not the right size, and you can see a lot of excess material, and we want to get rid of that. So the first part that I'll be explaining is the replacement miniature Plinth, which is much smaller and will be hidden behind the number plate. It is a two-part mounting solution. That means that you can't buy this separately. You have to buy it with a matching number plate bracket. Let me get into that a little bit later. The first thing that we're going to do is remove the number plate itself so that we can get access to the screws holding on the OEM Plinth, also known as the big black ugly plastic box. To remove this OEM Plinth or oversized big black mounting box, you'll just need your Phillips head screwdriver and remove 4 screws, and it'll just pop right off. I'm just going to start on the bottom ones and then grab the 2 top ones. All right, we've now got the oversized ugly OEM Plinth off. Let me explain a little bit about our miniature replacement part. As the name describes, it is a miniature version of this ugly box, and it goes back in its place. And why you would do this is because our Australian number plates are a lot narrower in size, and it makes this install look a lot cleaner. It is also a modular system, which means that you can bolt almost every number plate bracket to it. So in the event that you change from number plate to number plate, you can just get the appropriate bracket and bolt it on and bolt it off. With that out of the way, let's get on to the install. Now, I forgot to mention, when you do take this OEM Plinth off, please remember to keep aside your OEM screws because we will be reusing them. These OEM screws will go back into our miniature Plinth, just like this. Hope you can see that on camera. And it goes back into the original hole, and that means no drilling. It just fits like a glove. But it's okay if you do lose them somehow, all 4 of them. We will be supplying you with our black stainless steel versions, which will go into that hole without modification as well. With that out of the way, let's install this Plinth. It's pretty simple. It aligns with the diamonds in the grille, and just put in your OEM screws. Now that the OEM replacement Plinth is on nice and secure, let me explain a little bit more about it. This is a 2-part mounting solution, and what that means is that you cannot buy this part by itself or separately. You have to buy it in conjunction with a matching number plate bracket that suits the style and size of your number plate. And for example, if you had Euro plates, then you would buy the Euro premium bracket. If you had standards, you'd buy a standard size number plate bracket. If you had JDM plates, you'd buy a JDM bracket. If you had a South Australian slim plate, you'd buy the SL0 bracket that matches that size. If you had a slimline size 372 by 100, then you'd buy our SL2 bracket, which pretty much fits almost every slimline plate in every state except for New South Wales and South Australia. If you had signature plates, then you'd buy the S1 bracket. And if you had 3 to 4 character slimline plates, then you would buy the 3 to 4 character slimline bracket. And again, it is a modular system, and that means that you can bolt any one of these number plate brackets to it. And in the event that you changed from size to size, you can just bolt off the bracket and choose another bracket to bolt it on. And we should have a number plate bracket to suit every size in Australia. And to highlight why you would need to move to a miniature plinth, especially if you're going for a smaller variant number plate, it just wouldn't look very good on the OEM plinth. As you can see, it is completely oversized and ugly. And the same applies for 3 to 4 characters as well. And that is why we've designed this miniature replacement part. Now I'm going to show you a few examples of how the plates will look onto this modular part. First up, we've got our Euro premium bracket to suit the large size Euro plates. Just going to choose that slot and that brass fitting there. Everything's pretty much adjustable and you can almost align it to where you want it to go. I think for now, this looks pretty good. I'm just going to use this middle indicator, the marking on the bracket, to align it completely center. Now let's get this number plate on. Before you guys check out, remember to check out our range of optional accessories that we've designed part of this ecosystem. Right now I'm installing on the right hand side white security screw fittings, which can be added as an optional extra. And on the left hand side, I'm installing the black security screw fittings, which again will be an optional extra, but black dress bolts will be supplied as part of the kit. Next up, we've got our standard number plates, which fits pretty much standard sized number plates in every state. They measure 372 by 134. Now let's get our number plate on. Again, check out our range of optional accessories, part of our ecosystem. What I'm installing right now is anti-theft or security screws. It just makes it that little bit harder for thieves to steal your number plate. Next up, we've got JDM plates. I'm going to choose the bottom slot and the top brass fitting. Again, use the center line marking in the bracket to align it perfectly center. The optional accessories that we have for this number plate would be white dress bolts, which I will install on the outer 2 holes. And I will show you the security screw fitting or anti-theft fitting, which I'll do on the inner 2 holes. And now for the white security screw fittings, just makes it a little bit harder for thieves to steal your number plate. This can be added as an optional extra. Next up is our SL0 bracket, and this is a bracket specifically designed for slim plates in South Australia. And again, to highlight this issue again, what a South Australian slim plate would look on the OEM plinth would be something like this. It doesn't really matter where you put it, up or down or in the middle, it's gonna look really ugly. And this is exactly the problem that we are trying to tackle with our modular system. Get the 2-part mounting system, which is a miniature replacement plinth, followed by a bracket that you can bolt on of your choosing that matches the number plate style and size, and in this case, South Australian slims. This is the skinniest number plate in all of Australia. Next up, we've got our signature slimline bracket, the S1, to fit signature slimlines. This is our 3 to 4 character slimline bracket to fit Victorian slimline 3 to 4 character plates. And as you can see, we have made the plinth small enough to accommodate for this small footprint size. And as mentioned before, check out our range of optional accessories. That's part of our ecosystem that fits with all of our brackets, including security screws or anti-theft screws, as well as covers. We sell 2 brands of covers here, which is Kingpin and Ultrex. Just find out which one suits you better. And finally, we're going to finish off with our SL2 bracket, which is a slimline bracket that fits most slimline plates in every state except for New South Wales and South Australia. Again, check out our range of optional accessories, part of our ecosystem. This customer has optioned for kingpin covers and security screws, and our security screws work with both the cover and our bracket. And that's how you do a OEM plinth delete on a GV70. And I think that looks 100 times better, where it highlights the grille, the beautiful grille, and not the oversized OEM plinth showing off your number plate. Now that I've showed you all the examples of what you can do on the miniature replacement plinth, let's get into the relocation kit, which relocates your number plate from the center of the grille to the lower section of the bumper. Up next is our relocation kit. So as the name suggests, this relocation kit relocates your number plate from the top part of the grille to the lower section of the bumper. And the way that this is designed is it's got a little clip that clips into this position. You can't really get it wrong. There's a center locator that aligns with this fin, this middle fin here. All you need to do is push it in and it'll stay there. From here, you can send in 2 screws to make it super strong. But today I won't be doing that because the customer for this car has requested for the miniature replacement plinth, not the relocation kit, and doesn't want these 2 extra holes in his bumper. But for the purpose of this exercise, what you would normally do is grab your 3mm drill bit, pilot hole that hole there and this hole here, and then send in the 2 screws and it'll be super strong. With our simple installation out of the way, it's just 2 screws. Let me explain a little bit more about the relocation kit. Just like the OEM replacement plinth up on the top, it is a 2-part mounting solution. So the relocation kit as well as the OEM plinth delete kit are both a 2-part mounting solution. And that means that you need to get a matching number plate bracket to suit the style and size of your number plate to complete the 2-part mounting solution. So for example, if you had Euros, you would buy a Euro premium bracket. If you had a South Australian slimline plate, you'd buy the SL0 number plate bracket. If you had a Victorian slimline plate, you'd buy the SL2. If you have a slimline signature plate, then you would buy the S1 bracket and bolt it on to complete the 2-part mounting solution. Now, it would be good to note that for the relocation kit, because it is so low, we don't recommend running a very tall number plate. The tallest we would recommend is probably a Euro size, because it will be low enough to clear the radar system and doesn't hang too low enough where you're gonna clip driveways and curbs or speed bumps. I wouldn't recommend running a JDM size plate because I think it'll sit too low, as well as standard size. So please consider that when you guys are buying the relocation kit or designing and choosing your number plate style and size. Let me show you a few examples of how it'll look. Let's start with Euro size plates. Again, this is probably the tallest number plate you should go with on the relocation kit. Check out our range of optional extras. On the right hand side, I'm installing white dress bolts, and on the left hand side, I am installing the black dress bolts, which is included in the kit. White dress bolts or security fittings need to be added as an optional extra. Next up, we've got our SL0, which is to fit South Australian slimlines. This is our SL2 bracket, which pretty much fits almost every slimline size in every state, except for maybe South Australia as well as New South Wales. Next up, we've got our signature bracket. This is an S1 to fit slimline sizes. We wouldn't recommend going any bigger than slimline, so don't get a standard size for the relocation kit. And that concludes our installation or demonstration for our relocation kit. So we do have 2 solutions for you, a replacement miniature plinth as well as a relocation kit. So just a couple of things to remember. Both kits are a 2-part mounting solution, which means you can't buy the plinth or the relocation kit separately. You have to pair it and buy it in conjunction with a matching number plate bracket to complete its two-part mounting solution. So if you're a person that wants a easy DIY and just wants to clean up its OEM look, the miniature replacement part is for you. If you want to have a nice clean grille on the top and you want to relocate your number plate to the bottom, then the relocation kit is for you. I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.